Welcome to episode 113 of the Binge Boys podcast. I'm here with Pearson, my trusty companion.
I like the way that sounds.
We got a pretty awesome epi today. We are going to talk in full about our thoughts about the Michael Jordan documentary series. We will talk about a bunch of stuff that we have miscellaneously watched over the past couple of days. We'll talk about Amazon's quest in acquiring AMC Theaters and a story that broke today that I just added to the rundown literally about 45 seconds ago. The Barstool feud with the Call Her Daddy girls. Dave Portnoy spoke up about it, and it's juicy. It's really juicy. So I've got the whole transcript pretty much right here in front of me, and we're going to get right into that. So Benji, and Benji is going to join us later with some special guests. You won't want to miss that. It's going to be really fun, really exciting. So, he's not here, but he might as well drop that beat for us so we can get started, right? One would think that it's the polite thing to do is to drop the beat. Oh, there it is. Wow. How kind. Not sponsored by Barbs. Wow. Thanks, Ben. See you in a few minutes. Pearson, what's up? What's going on?
Same old shit, man.
Same here. Same old shit.
Cheez-Its.
Eating some Cheez-Its. Some popcorn. Popcorn for dinner tonight.
Nice, man. That's well balanced.
Sometimes it's the mood. It is a mood and the move sometimes. Especially in these uncertain times.
Yeah. What's up with you?
Not much, man. Just looked out my window 20 minutes ago. It was pouring, and now it is
not pouring. It was supposed to rain all day today, and it held off until like an hour ago.
Yeah. Looked like it was going to hardcore storm, but I guess we got rain for 20 minutes. But yeah. Whatever. My truck does not even look like water in it. That's funny. Well, let's get right into it. We got a packed show. Let's get right into some quick little news stories. The New Mutants got its 5th release date.
Is it really its 5th?
It was, let's see what this article says from Inverse.com. The New Mutants was finally set to come to theaters on April 2nd, but with the coronavirus closing theaters, Disney pulled the film from its release date with no release in sight until now. The film was originally supposed to come out in early 2018, but due to reshoots, script changes, and now the coronavirus, the film has been delayed. I don't know, it doesn't say the amount of time, but it's literally 4 or 5 times that this movie has been delayed.
Really? What website is that?
Inverse.com. The new official, hopefully final release date for the New Mutants is August 28th, 2020. Hopefully the movie theaters will be back open. We've heard about a lot of businesses over the country starting to reopen, but we have not heard a peep out of movie theaters. So we will see how long it takes for that to go down. Disney believes that a theatrical release is the best way to experience the New Mutants, at least for the first time. So Disney Plus is option number 2, it seems like. If for some reason August doesn't work out, there is a high chance that Disney will release this thing on Disney Plus /Hulu /whatever.
Yeah, and I really hope it works out.
Yeah, I really hope it works out. I've wanted
I need a theater in my life, man.
I really could just. I remember when the trailer came out for this movie, like the first trailer, way back when it looked like a legit, like, I know the new trailer still kind of has a horror vibe, but the first, do you remember the first trailer?
I was excited. I was super pumped when the first trailer came out.
The first trailer was like, this is a horror movie type shit. But they reshot it because of the Disney Fox merger, all of this shit delayed this movie almost 2 whole years, and we're gonna finally hopefully get it this fall. I just think it's funny that this movie it will not see the light of day until August 28th, hopefully. Keeping it on the Marvel train, Marvel currently has no plans to make Deadpool 3.
Which was kind of surprising to me because I thought that they were like already in some form of writing it.
Let's see here. In an article from Screen Rant, Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool, he believes Marvel is not working on the 3rd installment of Deadpool. It could be due to the worldwide pandemic, which shut down movie projects. However, Rob thinks that there's more to the story. Blah, 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 blah. Essentially, he thinks Marvel will be shelving it for a while, possibly to the next phase, just because they're not sure if it's BS. Like, they're not sure that people are going to like. I think Disney's just scared about having its MCU be successful for kids.
Yeah, and then
introducing Deadpool, which they've said already that they're going to keep R-rated.
Yeah,
which is a win. But like, if you're
not going to say they're going to keep R-rated and then just never release it, like technically we weren't lying. If it ever comes out, it'll be R-rated.
So, yeah, I mean, I'd like to see a Deadpool 3. I wasn't the hugest fan of Deadpool 2, but Deadpool 1 is still awesome.
Yeah, Deadpool 1's awesome. Honestly, I don't know if I think I could do without a Deadpool 3, to be honest with you, because I'm scared that they're going to ruin it with 3. It was borderline in 2. There was a lot of reused shit and just same old shit in 2. So I don't know, man. Like, I was cool with just having just a one-off, movie with him. And instead of trying to make like something out of it and, just cash in what you got and then check out. I feel like 3, they might ruin it, honestly.
I would be okay if they did it the right way.
Yeah.
This is picturing in like a perfect world scenario. They nailed the 3rd one and then cut it off in a trilogy.
Yeah.
Like they did with like Iron Man. Like Iron Man got 3 movies and that was it. Like,
I feel like Mickey Mouse is going to over Mickey Mouse it, and they're not. It's going to be screwed up because they're going to try to make too many people happy.
I hope you're wrong.
Me too. I'm wrong a lot, so hopefully that continues.
It'd be cool if I heard a rumor way back after Stan Lee passed about like, what if Ryan Reynolds, instead of not getting a Deadpool 3, was just the new cameo in every Marvel movie.
I did see that, which actually that wouldn't be too bad, I guess.
No, I would not be upset.
Cameo, because he's funny enough,
Yeah, like, and he's a character that hasn't been introduced yet. So like a lot of people were like, oh, just make just make Robert Downey Jr. playing random characters.
That wouldn't be funny.
He was too big of a role to be.
Yeah, it wouldn't do anything for me.
Redone. It'd be different if like Josh Brolin like came in and was like playing like a barista, because like it's not like Josh Brolin like was like really there because he was CG.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be funny if Josh Brolin popped up as like a bartender or something. It'd be like, oh my god, it's fucking Thanos. But yeah, that's our Deadpool 3 news. Again, keeping it on the movie train. Amazon is interested in buying AMC Theaters. Shares of AMC last Monday skyrocketed 56% to a whopping $6.41 a share. after a rumor came out that Amazon is in talks. Oh, I didn't know they were in talks. I thought this was just a rumor. Amazon is in the talks with the movie chain for a potential takeover. What would that look like?
Amazon Theaters. Oh no, I don't think they will change the name, honestly.
This is a list of, well, this is actually a list of what would this look like.
All right,
Ticket prices would drop. Okay. Movie memberships become an Amazon Prime perk, similar to AMC's A-List Stubs program. Having a Amazon Prime account, okay, would just be an included, like Amazon, with Amazon Prime, you get Amazon Video for free, like for free, you know. They would just include this movie perk thing as another perk of having Amazon Prime, which don't hate. I mean, because pretty much everybody on the planet has Amazon Prime as it is.
Yeah.
Amazon. Amazon original movies would get a theater showcase. I don't know if there's any Amazon movies off the top of my head that like I would have been like, damn, I should have seen that theater. But
I can't think of an Amazon movie off the top of my head. Shows I can't think of.
I can think of Amazon shows, but
I'm sure if they did this though, like they would ramp up their film production department Netflix did. I'm sure they would have a plan for that, and not their budget would probably quadruple for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I mean,
you don't have to see it, so that's the thing. It's not like you're being forced to see it. So just giving you more options, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't care if. I mean, I don't have like some loyalty to AMC. I only like AMC Theaters because of the A-List thing. Like, if you told me tomorrow that the NCG Cinema had the same deal for the same price, I would probably do that. Even though AMC, I guess, right now is the closest theater. I mean, but I like NCG. Like, it's a good theater. Like, I love the extreme seats. I love the cheaper prices for snacks and stuff. It's just,
small.
This is big stuff. Barstool Sports is in a feud with Call Her Daddy, a popular sex and dating podcast from.
Has this been ongoing?
Huh?
Has this been ongoing, or is this a new thing?
I mean, the drama has gone on over the past month, but Dave Portnoy recorded a 30-minute vocal conversation of him talking into the mic, and he posted it on the Call Her Daddy podcast feed of what's going on. Because like for the last month, like Call Her Daddy hasn't released any new episodes, and everybody's been like, what's going on?
Really?
There's been like little tidbits on social media about just little shits here and there, but we haven't gotten a clue yet. And Dave like just came out and just basically just was like, this is everything that's going on. So on Sunday night, Barstool founder Dave Portnoy took over the Call Her Daddy podcast and dropped an episode where he confirmed everything that was rumored. In my quote, in my 17 years of doing this, I have never dealt with anybody as unprofessional and disloyal and greedy as these two women. Cooper and co-host Sophia have not recorded an episode since April. It has since been revealed that the two were trying to break their Barstool contract to take on a television and book deal worth millions of dollars.
Wait. Pause. They're associated with Barstool? I did not know that.
Yes. So Alex, the main host, she created the name Call Her Daddy, recorded like maybe 5 episodes, and then Barstool caught on to it and was like, he gave all the specifics. So, but basically, Barstool wanted to acquire the IP Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
And they were really resistant at first because in case they ever wanted to leave in the future, Barstool would then own their property,
name, yeah.
their name. So it was revealed on the episode that Portnoy gave them raises. And within the first year of the show, the first year of this podcast being on the Barstool Network, guess how much these two were making, dude?
They were making $200,000 apiece.
Alex, the main host, was pulling in $506,000 a year, and Sophia received $641,000.
What the fuck?
They went from unknown talent to, these are all quotes, making close to $500,000 a year. The women were complaining to him that they were underpaid.
What?
A few months ago, the duo wanted to renegotiate their contracts. Their lawyers sent Barstool a list of demands, including $1 million salary guarantee for each. They no longer wanted to be Barstool employees, and they wanted 50% of all money earned from the brand, merch, and ads, and they wanted to own the IP Call Her Daddy. So essentially, they wanted to take it all and let Barstool have nothing.
Yeah, so they wanted to use Barstool to get them there and sign a contract to get them there and then take it all back?
Yeah, essentially.
Doesn't really work that way.
Exactly.
It's just not. Do they think they're famous because, like themselves? I'm sure that. I mean, they probably could have, built it up. But let's be honest, Barstool is the reason that they are where they're at. They gave them a platform to be able to do this.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't. That's at the end of the day, though. They signed a contract.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, they signed a contract. They knew what they were doing. I mean, you can't just be like, oh. Never mind. I want to take that all back now. Well, not really.
Yeah, it's not how it works. They had a 3-year contract, and they started these negotiations a year in. And Portnoy said they started shopping Call Her Daddy around, looking to go somewhere else and break the contract.
Just because, so they felt like they were underpaid, and that's what started this whole thing?
Yes.
I don't buy it.
Portnoy says, go ahead and take Call Her Daddy somewhere else, and we're going to sue the fuck out of you. A quote from him.
It's breach of contract.
Instead, Cooper and Franklin stopped working immediately. They stopped coming to the office. Portnoy said that the company lost $100,000 for each missed episode, and they haven't recorded an episode since April. He offered them a deal.
They lost $100,000 for each episode.
Yeah, because of that.
Fuck! How does that bring in that much money an episode?
They sell a lot of shit. Most of their sponsors are like erectile dysfunction pills and shit. So it's like.
So I don't think I've never listened to an episode of that.
I used to listen to it when it first started, back when Barstool first took it over. But it got so raunchy, it actually made me uncomfortable listening to it.
I've heard snippets of it, and it's really raunchy. And I'm like, I don't want to drive to work listening to this.
No. He offered them a deal that would guarantee. He offered them another. This is another deal he tried just to get them to shut up. $500,000 each plus bonuses. He would also knock off 6 months off the contract and let them walk away with the IP. He estimated that the deal, which paid them both equally, would net millions. It was a no-brainer deal, said Portnoy.
Yeah. He's honestly hurting himself at that point.
He didn't hear from them for days. However, Alex begged Sophia to take the deal, but Sophia started dating HBO sports executive Peter Nelson, which is a dude that is like painfully like funny looking, and Twitter has been making fun of him all day today. Sophia's new boyfriend, the HBO executive, brought in all of these lawyers and is openly shopping Call Her Daddy. HBO and Barstool have had a ongoing feud with each other for years because of a piece that this dude published on HBO's Real Sports. That's the dude. Yep. A source to Sophia, she said she was willing to take Portnoy's deal. Blah, 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 blah. Portnoy claimed he offered Franklin her own show, but she declined. Alex Cooper may yet return to take over the original show, but a lot is in the air. Quote, a part of me is like, you know what? No amount of money is worth this. Let's just get rid of them, keep the intellectual property, and start this all over again ourselves. Cooper and Franklin did not respond to the podcast publishing, and Portnoy said there is nothing more to add. Everything I just said spoke for itself. So Barstool's got themselves a stupid feud with just a bunch of people that think they should be higher paid. Dude, when I heard their salaries, my jaw dropped.
I know, right? Jeez.
Barstool, you got to think that not everybody at Barstool is making that much money. I mean, are they? Is everyone at Barstool stupid rich?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I
was thinking about this today. This is a tough one, too. What would happen, and it won't happen, but what would happen if a company like Barstool offered to pick us up, but the catch is that we would have to move to that city?
I mean, how much money we're making every month, man?
I mean, we're probably not going to be making $500,000 a month for a year. But,
dude, if I'm making $500,000 a year, like, I'll move. It's worth it.
I thought it was going to be the hardest to get you to move just because you have like the restaurants and stuff here.
No, I'd move. 500,000 is a lot of money, dude.
Like if Barstool was like, yo, we already have lights, camera, Barstool, but we're willing to make you guys extra hosts for, let's say, 200,000. Would you move?
200, probably not. 500,000 is a lot of fucking money, especially at our age. Holy shit!
Dude, if I had $500,000 a year right now, I would not be living here.
Yeah, same.
I have me a house like you,
dude. Yeah, that's a lot. Like that's a lot of money.
That's a stupid amount of money. That's so. It pisses me off when I hear about that because people like me and you have to work our ass off,
and they're pissed about it.
And they're pissed about not making $500,000 a year. And they are 24, 25 years old.
Yeah. How old are they? What'd you say?
Mid 20s, 25, 26, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 27, 28.
Ridiculous.
But they're nowhere near 30. They're not 28, 29, 30.
Yeah, Dave, if you want, we can pick up that podcast remotely. I'll do it remotely for $50K a year.
Yeah, I don't know. Think about it. If Barstool picked us up, we'd have to move to New York.
Would we though?
I don't know. If we could work out a deal with them, we won't discuss this on.
I know, right?
We're not discussing this now. We'll discuss this if it comes to it. Before we get into anything more, I want to remind everybody that Prepped and Ready is a service that we have promoted on the past couple of weeks, and we're going to keep doing it. Use code BINGE10 at checkout, BINGE10. It's a meal delivery service that services all of Metro Atlanta's area, Atlanta, Georgia, not Atlanta. I'm sure there's an Atlanta like Aido.
There is. I don't think there is another Atlanta.
There isn't?
I don't think so, dude.
Oh.
I think Atlanta's the only Atlanta. I could be completely wrong. Typically, I am. So I'll search.
I believe you though. I've heard of like Orlando. Like there's surprisingly a lot of like cities in other states with names of other big cities.
Yeah.
But I haven't ever heard of another Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't think there is another Atlanta, to be honest with you.
Well, either way, Metro Atlanta area, meal delivery service. People are trying to get fit during this quarantine. Why not have meal prepping all done for you? Binge 10 for 10% off at checkout. Prepped and ready. PreppedReadyMeals.com. Binge 10 at checkout. Pearson, did you watch The Wrong Missy?
Yeah.
Comedy movie on Netflix. It's called The Wrong Missy. I was about to say this is rated M for mature, but it's TVMA. It is, I think, rated R. Probably.
Yeah.
The Wrong Missy stars David Spade, and he plays Tim.
Happy Madison production.
Yes, Happy Madison production, of course. David Spade plays Tim, and Tim thinks he's inviting the woman of his dreams to a on-work retreat to Hawaii, realizing that he mistakenly texted someone from a nightmare blind date. We both gave this a 3 out of 5.
Yep.
I enjoyed myself watching this.
Yeah, it was decent.
Solid comedy.
The girl got on my nerves a little bit, and that's the only thing that like kind of at points I was like, I don't know if this is that great, because like she was just like so over the top, like
there's no way to look like that.
Yeah, it was her voice and stuff. But like the movie was like the story was pretty good. It had a good ending, good it wrapped everything up. I think David Spade did a good job. It was what's his name? I can't remember his name.
Nick Swartzen.
He was the captain of the ship.
Oh yes.
His cameos are the funniest things, man.
Yeah.
In the Happy Madison movies.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider. God, I could not remember his name. I love Rob Schneider, man. He is so funny.
Same here.
I wish Adam Sandler would have made a cameo, but
I know.
It was good. It was a good Netflix movie. I would never have gone and see this in the movies. It's perfect for the Netflix. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a funny little rom-com.
Yeah, it's got all of Sandler's friends in it, like he said. Yeah. David Spade, Rob Schneider's in there. Nick Swartzen plays like his best friend or whatever.
Work buddy.
There's just a bunch of Sandler people that you've seen in like Grown Ups or Happy Gilmore or basically every other movie. It was a solid flick. Fun fact, Sandler's wife is the woman, the tall. I'm trying to remember who she was. The guy. Okay, Sandler's wife had a big role in this movie.
Oh, she's the brunette, right?
Yes, the brunette. Yeah.
Yeah. The bitchy one that
Yeah.
What did they call her? The Predator or whatever?
The Predator. Yeah.
That her. Yeah.
Yeah. That was Adam Sandler's wife.
Really? I didn't know that.
So if Sandler's not in the movie, I guess somebody from his family is.
There you go.
But yeah, solid little rom-com if you want something to watch, something that you.
Or.
Yeah, if you like that kind of Happy Madison, just stupid humor, check this one out. It was funny. I chuckled a few times, but like Pearson said, within that first scene, that first date scene in the very beginning of the movie, when that chick just started doing her thing, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this on much longer.
Exactly. I was like, I don't know about this. This might be unbearable.
Yeah, but turned out to not be that bad. So another thing that me and Pearson had both finished in the past week or so was the second season of Dead to Me. We did it. Dead to Me is a series, if you guys do not know, on Netflix. There's 2 seasons thus far. It stars Christina Applegate. What's the dude's name? I don't know the dude's name, but like if you saw him, you would know the dude. The guy. The guy, the boyfriend that's in the show.
Isn't he Smallville?
Is he in Smallville?
Yeah, isn't he?
Maybe.
Is he not?
But either way, that guy. And the chick who plays Velma in the live-action Scooby-Doo movie.
And Velma.
Linda Carlisle, I think or Cardellini. I think that's what her name is. Yep, that's her. And her IMDb page, the first image is known for Scooby-Doo. If you're a celebrity, do you want to be known as Scooby-Doo? Are you on the phone?
I'm listening to a voicemail.
Oh. So, second season, what'd you think of it?
It was good. I didn't like it as much as the first, to be honest. It was still good. You know, it had the ending. The ending was good, but it also pissed me off because it just was so abrupt. And like it was good, but like it didn't really answer anything for me. Like I don't know. The ending, like it was like a shock, but it was like this isn't as juicy as like the ending of the first season.
Yeah.
Are we doing spoilers or no?
Oh, we can do spoilers. I mean, it's been out for a minute, and if
Yeah,
Zack
so-
wants to watch it,
Like I get his brother like being sober and stuff was like a theme through the show, and he like drank wine. So like I get they're like, oh my god, he was drunk when he hit him, but like no one died or anything. I guess the biggest question is what her son's gonna do because she found that he found the letter.
Oh yeah,
And it's gonna say like what her friend did, blah blah blah. But like I still feel like they can play that off because in the letter it says like, you know, I sorry it took so long to forgive you for what happened. I forgot her husband's name. So like I don't know. It doesn't say in there like you hit my husband, like you ran him over or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like they're able. I feel like they could probably play that off, but I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
But they like I don't know. The whole like where it panned to like the fact that he was drinking and he drove off. It was like okay, like
Yeah.
what's gonna happen? Like, I don't know.
Like you said, it really, it was very abrupt. Like at least with the last episode of the first season, when you see like the fact that she kills him,
Yeah,
and he's
exactly.
in the pool, and it's like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
This one just was like, I'm pretty sure like this episode ended with that last scene with him hitting them in the last like 15 seconds of the episode.
Exactly.
And then it just ends, and you're like, I don't even have time to process like what just happened, and the episode's now over.
Exactly.
Now we have to wait a year and a half until we get the next season, maybe longer because of COVID, dude.
I keep forgetting. At least a year and a half, probably.
I keep forgetting that this COVID shit is going to prevent these seasons from coming out sooner.
Yeah.
I really, really liked the arc that the detective had. I thought that was a really awesome moment when
that was when she was like,
I'm gonna just be a human being right now and let
Yeah.
you, even though you basically just admitted to all of the crimes I've thought you've committed up to this point. She basically let her go, and I was like, holy shit. Like, at least it sounds like in the third season they won't be running from the law anymore. They'll be probably just trying to figure out what the hell's going on with God, what's the character's name? I'm just gonna I guess I can scroll down and look at the damn
his actual character. His real name is James
Marsden. Plays Steve Woods / whatever. But yeah, great.
Dad is dead, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Twin brother.
I don't know. We'll I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, I think I gave it a 5 out of 5, just only because if I were to look back, maybe I could give it a 4. I think you gave it a 4, right?
Yeah, I gave it a 4.
I think I was also. I need to quit jumping and giving things reviews.
You rage quit like 5 minutes after you watch it.
Yeah, I liked the first season more, and I liked, but there was a lot of great moments, and I was genuinely like hooked on it. Like,
oh yeah,
when
no,
I started, I couldn't stop.
Days, yeah.
But just not as good as the first season, but still an awesome little comedy drama.
Dark comedy.
Dark comedy.
Dark comedy. Yeah, I'm excited for season 3. I'm not like I can wait for it. Like it was cool. Like even season 2, like I wasn't like when I forgot about it until like the promo. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that show.
Yeah.
Like I had to watch the catch up because I forgot a lot of stuff that happened in it.
Oh, I did. I watched the catch up as well.
Yeah.
It felt like it's been a minute since we got season 1.
We don't even know when it came out.
I don't know. What else were you able to finish?
It came out in 2019, I said.
Oh wow. Oh, I guess it did, because it came out around the time Joker came out, and that's when I was in Salt Lake City. That's when I was, because I remember watching that whole show in my hotel room. Damn, so they pumped that thing out fast.
Yeah. Sounds like they filmed like
huge hit. They were like, we gotta get this thing gumming. Yum. Before we move on, I just thought I'd get in front of something. So Zack has been a stressed boy.
He's fired
since the pandemic kicked in. So we decided to inevitably let him go.
We killed him. So
by let him go, I mean throw him off a balcony.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead to me.
Oh. Zack has been working his ass off helping his store deal with the COVID crisis, and he has decided to take a step back just until things calm down and he can get a better grip on everything going on. And I don't blame him at all. Shit's crazy right now, and I went to Home Depot for work last week to get some supplies for something, and I could tell, like, it wasn't his Home Depot, but just judging from like how this store was like,
it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Like the amount of people shopping at Home Depot right now is like kind of dumb. But I mean, we all have our reasons for going.
Yeah.
So when I was there, if anything, I just like felt bad for Zack, knowing that he's dealing with all the shit that store is also most likely dealing with. So he's taking a step back for now. He might pop in and out here and there, but he's taking a step back for a little while. If you still might see reviews coming from him when we post stuff on the socials, but other than that, you probably won't hear his voice or see his pretty face for a little while, but that's okay. We told him that we respect his decision.
Yeah.
And he never allowed back at any time. He's a member of the clan.
Never allowed back.
We changed all the passwords.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's doomed.
He's out of the group message.
So yeah. So get better soon, Zack. We hope if there's anything we can do, just let us know. We'll do it.
Like fix your internet.
Get on top of that one. Pearson, before we talk about The Last Dance, I binged the hell out of Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah, it's a good show.
I loved it.
It's a good show. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It started, according to IMDb, in 2014, which is weird because I thought it started before that. And it just ended in 2019.
Yeah.
But man, funny show, man. I really enjoyed it.
That's a really good story too.
Yes. And it had a lot of like really good comedians and stuff in it. Like, I didn't realize that's where Kumail Nanjiani pretty much got his start, essentially.
Yeah, it's low key like jam packed with like really funny people, like just genuinely funny people. Like the cast is really good, and they mesh really well together, and like you really see like them grow as like grow in their careers like as the show goes. It's really cool. It's almost like watching to me it's comparable to like Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
where both like Jesse and Walter White, like they had done stuff before, more so Bryan Cranston, other than what's his name? Aaron Paul just done like a fucking Juicy Fruit commercial or something.
Maybe, yeah.
And but like to see them like actually like really grow in their careers and then just like launch after that, it's kind of the same way with Silicon Valley, I feel like.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I love how it's almost similar to Parks and Rec in the way that like in the last like season of Parks and Rec, Chris Pratt like all of a sudden became jacked.
Yeah,
playing Star-Lord. I think
no one really addresses it.
I think the last season of Silicon Valley aired before they announced that Kumail Nanjiani was going to be in the Eternals.
Yeah,
like
I think so.
All of the sudden was jacked in the last season, and I was like, it's because he's going to be a superhero. Yeah. But yeah, man, I loved it. It was a great watch. If you haven't watched it, like, check this show out. It's funny.
Yeah.
What's nice about it is I assumed because it was HBO that each episode was going to be like an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
But each episode's like 25 minutes. And each season is only like 8 to 9 episodes. So I just powered through it.
That's like one of the best HBO shows. That's like that, like Curb Your Enthusiasm. I guess Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
But like older shows, I don't know. I for some reason I consider Silicon Valley like an OG HBO show, even though it's not.
Yeah.
I guess for like our era, it
Yeah.
is because it came out in 2014.
Agreed. I agree.
Which still doesn't seem right. I feel like it came out like in 2010 or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, what else have you been watching? Let's talk until we review. Before we review more, what's on the list, Pearson? What you trying to watch?
I tried to watch. We started a show called. Can't remember what the name it was. It was on Netflix. It was like trending.
Is it Hollywood?
No, I don't. I'll be honest. I don't really want to watch Hollywood.
I heard from some people that it is very polarizing, like very controversial subject.
Yeah, I feel like it's a real big agenda pushing show. So I don't feel like watching it, to be honest with you. But damn it, what is it? Man, I wish I could erase my memory and rewatch Outer Banks. It's Reckoning. We tried watching Reckoning, and it's just not that good, man. Yeah, I found it on Netflix. It's about basically the small town. This girl gets killed, and this one guy is like a detective, and this other guy is like a member of the community, and they both have like a shit ton of baggage, and I don't know. It's just
not that good.
We watched the first episode, and I almost fell asleep during it. So, but it was trending, so I was like, let's try it. Watch that. I want to start Upload, which I think we might start tonight. I've heard really great things about it. You liked it, so I think I might start that. I mean, there's like some documentary. Oh, we've been watching Trial by Media. Yeah, that one's good, man. We watched, I think, the first 3 episodes so far. They're all different stories. I didn't realize that. So It's actually kind of good. Yeah, dude. I think we're on the 3rd now I'm thinking about it, because the first one was the guy from the talk show, and then the second one was the subway or something like that, right? The
guy that shot 4 black teens.
Yeah, so we watched. The black kids. Yeah, so we watched the first 2 episodes. And it's pretty good. So yeah, it's interesting. And then I'm trying to think what else is on that list. But those are, I mean, off the top of my head, and that's what we're doing. So I think we're gonna start Upload maybe tonight, because it looks pretty good. And there's really no other movies that look good right now.
Yeah, I watched. Looking at our spreadsheet here, I got on my list currently. I'm gonna try Hollywood. I'm gonna watch the first episode of it and see if it's anything.
Let me know what you think.
Like, I've heard from some people like, oh my god, check it out, but then I've heard from some people like, don't bother.
Yeah,
so
that's about the same. That's like the same I've heard. Very split audience.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try that.
Veep.
Yes, I started Veep today. Also on HBO. Also like 30-minute episodes. It's a comedy about what's her name from Seinfeld being the vice president.
Yeah.
And it's pretty funny. It's very similar humor to Silicon Valley. You can definitely
Big Little Lies. I'm sorry. Big Little Lies. I want to watch that.
Oh, yes. Very good.
There's 2 seasons of it?
Yes.
Isn't that an HBO, or isn't that an Apple show?
It's HBO.
Is that the one you guys were talking about that was like really, really good? And then I said, oh yeah, I want to watch that because you guys said it was really good.
Maybe. The morning show also stars Reese Witherspoon. So like, that's the one you might be thinking of, because they both star Reese Witherspoon.
What's
the Apple? The Apple one is called The Morning Show.
No, not that. No.
Yeah, so Big Little Lies is the one that we were getting excited about.
Okay, cool. Because like Emily was talking about it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one. All right, we might actually start that one.
You need to watch. That one's really, really good.
Cool.
Um,
Anyways,
yeah, I watched Upload. We'll get into that after you finish it, but I really liked it. It's cheesy at times, but the show knows it's cheesy because it like embraces its cheesiness.
It's like you're uploading like not your body, but like your consciousness, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, so you don't die.
So like the year is like 2030 or something, and you can die and go to heaven or hell, or there's this new option that just says that like you can be uploaded to a pretty much like I'm trying to think of like a Sims type thing. Where your person, you just continue on your life, and somebody in the outer world, like the real world, is paying like a membership fee. It's almost like you decide to be uploaded into this video game, and somebody is not controlling you, but like, say I get uploaded tonight and I go to the cafeteria.
Oh man,
is included in the upload, and they give you the stock meal that's free for everyone, or I can pay like 99 cents to get like a pizza to myself or something. So it's almost like a heaven with microtransactions.
Oh, but like you're making the person that gets uploaded is making the transactions, or the person that's controlling the person that got uploaded is making transactions.
So you're not being you're being controlled, but you're not, like, you're in control of your own actions, but like it's not like heaven or hell. Like heaven or hell is free. Uploaded is a privilege, and it costs like a yearly fee. So like this dude that goes and gets uploaded, the main character, his girlfriend that has a really rich dad, she's paying for his membership.
So not everyone has an option to be uploaded.
I think they don't get like real into like the lore, but like, yes, from what I understand, you don't have to be uploaded. You can just die and be cremated and do whatever we do now.
Yeah.
But
it sounds like when you're like the things I've seen for it, and like how you just described it, it kind of, and the fact you said it's kind of cheesy like at times, but it knows it. It reminds me of it sounds like Ready Player One. Like
I was going to say that. Oh God, that's perfect. That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah. But like kind of like on the opposite side of it.
Yeah, there's not like Harley Quinns or dinosaurs walking around.
Yeah.
It's lit, and you get uploaded with all of your memories.
Yeah.
It's as if you just woke up in another world and you had all of your memories, and you can like FaceTime with your living friends.
No shit, really.
You can communicate. You're just literally not able to embrace people that are still alive. Like he attended his own funeral by somebody like video conferencing him in. Like it's really cool, like the way that the science all works with it. But and yeah, super quick episodes. The first episode I think is like 45 minutes, but the rest of them continuing on are like 25, maybe even like 23. Like it's really easy to binge, like 10 episodes. So it's good. It'll hook you by like the third, just because you're curious on like how the hell the whole like
it's like how is this actually working?
Yeah. So there's definitely hopefully going to be more seasons of it. I really liked it. I remember seeing the trailer for it way back when, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's that. I also watched a couple other little short things. I watched a new, I'm trying to see if you had any intention on watching it. The new Jerry Seinfeld comedy special. I watched that, and I watched the documentary from Michelle Obama, Becoming. Yeah, you two both have no intention. Okay, so Becoming is about Michelle Obama's new book called Becoming, and it's she basically goes around the country and talks to people, and it's basically like one of those, what's like a documentary, it's almost like the Taylor Swift documentary or whatever that came out a while back, where it's just like it just follows her and just shows her like what she does behind closed doors.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool. Like you see a little bit of a relationship with Barack, and it's cool. Like I didn't mind watching it at all. I don't always agree with their policies, but like it was cool to see like how cool like they seem like they actually are, like how cool people. Yeah, and she basically just like inspires young people to, follow their dreams and, do all that shit. So I enjoyed it. If you like Michelle Obama, which most people like Michelle Obama, check it out. But other than that, let's talk about The Last Dance. Or The Last Stand. Last Dance. Did you finish it, Pearson?
I did not, but I know it happened.
Okay, because you probably know pretty much the story anyway.
I know.
I did not.
Oh, really? Ooh.
No, I didn't know anything about this guy.
Wow.
I mean, I knew the famous.
Yeah.
I knew that the Air Jordan and 23 and the Chicago Bulls. Like I don't know all that, but I didn't know like the real
the details. Yeah.
The details. So I loved this documentary. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I thought it was perfect. Taught me everything I want to know about Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Anything I just want to know more about Michael Jordan.
Yeah. They did an incredible job on it, honestly. It's really, really, really good documentary. Yeah. I haven't finished it. I mean, I have a couple more episodes left, but I already knew I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. It's incredible. ESPN did an incredible job with it. I'm just really glad they decided to finally release it. And yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
What are your thoughts on the last episode?
What
are your thoughts on the finale?
The finale was awesome. Its focus was around pretty much Game 6 of the Pacers and the Pacers and the Bulls. And it flashed back and it talked about his relationship with his security team, and as well as his relationship with the coach and Steve Kerr. Yeah. Steve Kerr kind of dove into his backstory a little bit, which was really sad. If you don't know the story about Steve Kerr, yeah, I mean, I loved it. Like the last 10 minutes was basically a highlight reel of Michael Jordan just doing badass things.
Yeah.
And like the whole time, like I won't spoil it or anything, but like as there's highlights being shown, like it keeps cutting back to like modern day Michael Jordan. He's just smoking what it seems like a literal foot-long cigar. He's literally just like smoking this cigar, looking out into like the sunset.
Yeah. I saw a comparison. I don't know if it got put in the group or whatever, but like Thanos, he was dressed up like MJ with a cigar in his mouth, and it's like Michael Jordan, the last, like the very end of the documentary or something like that. Yeah,
it's essentially how Infinity War ended with Thanos like looking up in the sunset.
Yeah,
it was basically that, but with Michael Jordan. But it was incredible, man, and it showed, just what every other episode has shown is just how humble he is, but yet at the same time how not humble he is. Like, he is humble to the perfect amount for a guy of his caliber.
Yeah, he's confident.
Like, he's cocky. The best.
He's cocky. Like he knows, man. He's actually
bragging.
Yeah.
My thoughts initially, as soon as it ended, I was like, okay, so who's next? Who next is getting a documentary treatment? You got to think of like athletes that like defined their sport, and the only two that come to mind are Serena Williams with tennis and Tiger Woods with golf. I'd love to see a Tiger Woods documentary.
Yeah, that would be good to see, like the whole thing with his like story, like full story with his father and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, and like his falling out of golf and the shit that he went through with his ex-wife. Or
I'm surprised Tiger doesn't have a 30 for 30, honestly.
Yeah, I know. It's odd, but or even Dale Earnhardt for NASCAR. Like, give us a NASCAR documentary for.
They have a really good movie about Dale Earnhardt.
Yes. My dad loves NASCAR, so I've seen like every NASCAR movie there is.
Yeah. There's only like 4, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, awesome documentary. I learned everything I needed to know about him, and if anything, now I just have even more respect for him.
Yeah, for real.
Awesome dude. Awesome series.
The GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, quite literally the greatest that ever did it.
For sure.
Pearson, I know Zack ain't here, but we got to finish this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Especially now that we have to kill time until Ben gets in here.
We only have a couple minutes.
Cool. We only have a few rounds left, just the final 4 and the championship round.
So how are we going to tie now?
Man,
we really need Ben to go ahead and join.
Or I could call Jordan in here.
Yeah, get Jordan.
This is what happens when you. Are you sure we'll definitely need tiebreaker.
We 100% will.
We could just play rock, paper, scissors. But
no, get Jordan in here. I value his opinion.
Sorry for the silence, folks. Hey, we need you as tiebreaker.
For what?
So we're doing the final 4 of the comedy movies, and in case me and Pearson don't agree, we need you as a tiebreaker.
Something, okay?
Jordan, were you just sitting outside listening, and that's why you walked in?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ben, he just texted me.
Ben just got in here too.
So, really?
Ben, we'll intro you in a second. Can you hear us? Just nod. Okay, cool.
What's up, Jordan?
Talladega Nights versus the Waterboy, Pearson. I'm going Talladega Nights.
All right. That's a Talladega Nights.
Okay, bet. And Step Brothers versus Happy Gilmore. You know where my heart is. I got to go Happy Gilmore.
All right, Jordan.
Step Brothers or Happy Gilmore?
Oh, those are both really good. Happy Gilmore.
Woo-hoo! Let's go. All right, so the 2 greatest comedy movies of all time, are, in our heads at least, are Talladega Nights versus Happy Gilmore. You know what my vote is?
I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence.
Mine's Happy Gilmore.
Mine is Talladega Nights.
I haven't seen Talladega Nights, so Happy Gilmore.
What? Jordan, are you serious?
He just left. Welcome to the show, Ben.
Yeah.
What up?
Oh, hey, I wasn't.
Benji Reyes. Before we get into you, Talladega Nights or Happy Gilmore?
I'll be honest. I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan,
Let's go.
I'm not a new Will Ferrell fan.
so I think he's very. No offense, but he's very white boy humor, which I'm not.
All right. Yeah. We get it, Mr. Reyes.
If Zack was here, Step Brothers would 100% win. Or I'm sorry, not Step Brothers, or maybe Step Brothers would have 100% won if Zack.
I would have taken Step Brothers over Talladega Nights.
So we could just call it and say that unofficially Happy Gilmore is the greatest comedy of all time.
Nah, dude, we had 3 people pick it against my 1. No, it definitely wins.
Woo!
That's it, man. They're neck and neck. Happy Gilmore is a really funny movie. And Adam Sandler honestly is funnier than Will Ferrell in the long term.
Yeah,
I think Will Ferrell just has he filled the void that Sandler left. Because all of Sandler's funniest movies were like in the 90s.
But I mean, but he's still is doing stuff and he's still relevant. Like Will Ferrell is just kind of like a crybaby bitch, and that's all he does now.
have you seen the?
That's all he does. Ben, hey,
You seen that Missy, the wrong Missy or whatever?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Oh no, is it good though?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Funny.
Will
I like-
Ferrell, Sandler's not in it, but it's like the rest of his crew is.
Yeah, I only know about it because I listened to Bobby Lee's podcast.
Yeah.
And he talked about it because he only has like one line in it. But yeah, I'll probably check it.
Yeah, it's
Bobby
pretty good.
Lee is the dude. Pearson, he's the front desk guy.
Yeah, that's
Oh, is he really?
He has
Yeah.
one line.
I was wondering if that was him, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Very end of the movie.
Yeah.
He said he was only in it because like David Spade asked him, and they're like
Yeah.
homies or whatever.
That's funny. I'm eating popcorn. But before we get to the main event, which is Ben, let's talk about some music that we heard over the past week, Pearson,
Okay.
before our special guest, plural, singular.
I think they're coming, so plural.
Well, if not, then we just
They like
got
live together?
Huh?
They like live together or something?
No.
No. I don't know if they had like a fantasy house, like all the time.
No.
we'll see if we get
Zack
there.
and then Aido Bello is 2 people, so technically it's 3 more people.
Okay.
We're gonna have a full house.
Yeah.
Boom.
Dope.
Migos have been dropping songs. I did not know that they released this new single, but they did. Rack's Too Skinny. It's a Migos song. It's exactly what you think it is.
That's
Dude.
it, man.
You can't lie to me. Ben, please back me up. Taco Tuesday goes.
Nope.
Taco Tuesday.
It's not bad.
Taco Tuesday. I got the cheese. You tasting the Kool-Aid.
It's like
Very-
the song's like a minute and 10 seconds, right?
Yeah, it's like 2 verses and it's done.
Yeah, that's it. It's the hook 3 times and then like a couple like 8-bar verses. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't.
You're done with them.
Dude, I went and I searched on my phone when we were talking about it. About because I guess their new album or something like that's coming out. And I searched Migos on my phone, and the only song I have is Versace, the Drake remix.
You don't even have
Migos
culture?
song I have. What?
You don't even have culture?
No, dude. I over listened to it. I don't like it anymore.
I hear you. Just drop Culture 3 and then just peace out for a while, Migos.
Forever.
I mean, they'll probably all just do solo stuff. I mean, Quavo's always just going to be featured in every pop song.
Did you see that beef that one person had with Quavo or whatever?
Skippa da Flippa.
Was that who it was?
Yeah.
Who's
So
that?
basically, Quavo's a bitch, and he tells everybody what to do, and the other 2 are just bitches for following him.
All right. I'm about to intro one of the dudes.
We have more music.
Yeah, but
Wait till they're all here.
huh?
Sure.
We wait till we're all here and do it one by one.
Sure. Yeah. I'll wait till everyone's here. Zach, just hold tight. Future. High on,
Was it High on Life, right?
yeah, High on Life.
It's all right. I mean, I think like 4 songs off of it, something like that.
Yeah.
The best songs I think were singles, for the most part. That's all right. I mean, it was better than the last album, I guess you would call it. He put out that like what is it? What was it? It was like the or something like that.
It was the purple and orange album cover.
No. After that, it came out last year. No one remembers it because it was terrible. It was like a mixtape, I think. Honestly,
I don't remember. Let me look.
it saved me.
Oh shit! Yeah, the R&B.
Yeah, with like Xanax, Damage, Shotgun. Yeah, all that. It was only 7 songs, but it was terrible. But yeah, The Wizard was before that. The Wizard was okay.
Yeah.
The Wizard and this were about the same to me. It's all right.
Yeah, there's a few good songs on it. Like I liked the one that he had with Travis Scott. Pretty much every song Travis Scott's got. I mean, it's usually a hit. I really liked the one with Young Thug, the Harlem Shake. That was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just feels like just overdone.
Yeah, 21 songs too. Like good.
Come on, Future. He could have taken like 5 of these out of here and been.
Yeah, I mean, granted, one of them's a remix, and then like 4 of them came out as singles.
Yeah,
it was all right. My favorite, honestly, was Hard to Choose. That was hard to choose one. That was my favorite song off the album.
I agree.
So
it was a good one. How about your boy Deante?
I like this album.
Hitchcock.
Deante Hitchcock. Yeah, I really like this. This is his debut album. Yeah, it was really good. It was only 10 songs. I really liked 8 of them. Did you listen to the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I have all 10 songs still.
Do you? I mean, I technically do too. The only ones like that I don't love are the Gimme Your Money one. I mean, like it's like a ratchet club song, and then Flashbacks was okay. I just didn't like the second, like the Saint Beauty that was on it. I didn't really like her part on it, and I wish he had a second verse after that. I was like the whole time she was singing, I was expecting it just to be like a little bit of a hook and then him come back. But no, other than that, man, like the production was really good on it. I think like every song like was good. Like he spoke about some good stuff on there. Like Angel is my favorite song.
Yeah, that was a really good one. I really liked the one he had.
Yeah. Got Money. I Got Money was funny.
If anything, like it just reminded me of J. Cole, and it just made me want a J. Cole album.
Yeah, he has a lot of essence of J. Cole. He was on that whole the Dreamville thing or whatever. So he has a lot of J. Cole essence to him. So I think some of these songs were recorded during those studio sessions because like he has Young Nudie on there who was also in that, and then JID and Black, like all of them were in all those sessions. So, but it was really good.
Young Nudie slaps. I like me some Young Nudie. He's 21 Savage's cousin. Did not know that until recently. Yeah.
Did not know that.
My brother and sister are like huge advocates of Young Nudie for some reason. Like every like kid under 12 loves Young Nudie. I think we're ready to rock and roll. We got all 3 of our guests in the waiting room. I'm about to intro them one by one. Maybe you want to intro that. Can you see them, Ben?
No, I can't see anyone.
Oh, I can see them maybe just because I started the thing. Okay. Well,
you just like intro the song and then intro them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our friend Benji, of course, he's been dropping songs all for the last couple months. It seems like every Friday. This last Friday, he dropped a remix to a song, Cartier, right?
Yeah, Cartier.
Benji sent us a preview a little while ago, and I was like, Ben, that's about to be a bop. I didn't know that this wasn't your song. I didn't know that it was an already existing song and you just remixed it.
Yeah.
Because I searched your name on Friday when it came out and you didn't pop up, and I was like, oh shit, like what the song? So I went to, I think it was Zack's Instagram, and just clicked the link in the bio or whatever, and that's how I found it. So yeah, Cartier. With Benji and these 3. Welcome, Zack, Bello, and Aido.
What up?
Yo.
Boom.
Can everyone hear each other?
Can you guys hear everything?
Go.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Bet. So, thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, for sure. Benji hit us with the idea, and I was like, "Hell yeah, let's get him in. Let's talk to him."
What's up, fellas?
Well, cool.
What's going on? How we doing? Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, for sure. I guess so. Tell us about you guys. So, like, how did this? First of all, how did you guys get in contact with Benji? Did you guys like reach out to him to remix? Because this like changes my whole perspective on everything because it's y'all's song that Benji remixed. So did y'all reach out to Ben? Did Ben like say, "Hey, I could remix the song"? Like, how did all that work?
Yeah, I think Benji reached out to us, right?
Yeah.
He DM'd us after he heard the original version because there's We released the original. What? How many months ago? 2 months?
That was February.
Yeah.
That was like mid-February, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
Sorry, go
Benji
ahead.
had us on the DM where we were like, Benji Reyes, it's a really cool sounding name. Like maybe he could do something with us. And he sure did something with it. It was crazy. Yeah.
I can't hear what he's saying. I can only hear Benji and Bello and Aido.
You can't hear me?
Can you hear Logan?
Can you hear me?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
Right.
just get that.
Selective hearing, my guy.
It's all good. Benji, you can just relay my thoughts.
What'd you say?
I think I could relay his thoughts, but no, I guess before that, because I made a song with Zack a few months ago called "Keeps Going On."
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, so me and Zack made that, and then I think around that time he released Cartier with these two dudes. And I heard the original. I was like, "Yo, this song's good. Like, I really like it." And I was like, "I can probably add like a cool like EDM like vibe to it." And so yeah, I DM'd him, hit him up, and then I think everything happened pretty quickly. Like I made it pretty fast. We got the cover up done pretty fast.
Yeah. All the fixes and everything too.
Yeah, and then now it's out, and I mean we're getting really good feedback. I'm really happy how it turned out.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm really happy about the song.
Yeah, it's really good. It's one of the best songs you've done. Even though you did the remix to it, y'all's vocals on it are really good. It's super catchy. It's perfect for the summertime. Yeah, it's really good.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a bop. When Benji sent us the preview, I was like, Ben, this might be like in the top 3 of the songs you've been a part of. Like y'all's vocals, like, I mean, Ben, obviously I support your sound, but like their vocals, like, is what sold me. Like it's a bop. It's a summer song. It's playing at parties. It's playing at pool get-togethers. It's a smash.
I mean, that's the goal. Like when he sent us his I mean, of course we made tweaks to it after we like changed it up, But we all eventually came to the conclusion and like the final version, like we couldn't be happier about it. I feel like it's perfect summer, like, by the pool with your friends, hopefully we're doing stuff.
Yeah. Honestly.
So
What's on the horizon for you? Oh,
no. Well, go ahead, Pearson.
what are you guys working on now? Do you guys have more songs coming out? What's the
Yeah,
plan?
we've been working throughout the entire year. We've been working on a bunch of songs. So we definitely have a lot involved.
I don't know what Zach's doing.
Yo, on that note, get status to 1 mil right now.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's go.
Word. Yeah, we got just last week. Me and Bello had linked up and we made like a bunch of songs together. And we definitely have like one really promising song that we can't wait to like show you guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Where are you guys from?
From
Oh,
Connecticut.
from Connecticut.
Bad. Connecticut.
We're both UConn students. We're in the same fraternity at UConn. So
Okay. So I was wondering how you guys all met.
Yeah, through that.
I met both these guys. Well, I met Bello at my friend's grad party.
years back.
Yeah, it was like 2-3 years back. I was like, yo, dude, you make music? Like your song turned on at the party, like the DJ put it on, and I was like, yo, you make music? Like I've been making music lately, keeping it on the low, and like we should link up one time and just like kind of like just chop it up. And since then, we just kind of like just been keeping in touch. And after I released my song, he's like, let's do something, I guess, pretty much.
Definitely, yeah. That's how it went down.
So what got you guys into music? Just out of curiosity. I know you said you guys are both in fraternities. And, what led you guys to want to start, creating music?
In like early, like late middle school, I'd say like upper middle school, I started making beats a lot.
Okay.
And come high school, I had like dropped all my sports and just started singing like in every single possible choir I could have sang in high school. And then it was like, come college, I met Bello and he was like, hey, I make music too. Like, why don't we try making something together? and we're living in the same house, so we're like, you know what, we got time on our hands, let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're making our first song, "Love Me Not," which actually got really successful and like went all around UConn.
Nice.
And since then we've just been cooking up a whole lot.
Nice. Are you guys like? You guys are in the same fraternity. You guys made the music like at school. Like, is it playing at every party? Are you guys local celebrities? Are you?
Yeah.
Are you performing at like any parties or anything? Have you done anything like that?
Yeah, we have. We actually did this one show. It's this big fundraiser. It's called Husky-thon.
Mhm.
There's probably 2,000 people there.
3,000.
Yeah, a bunch of people, and they asked us to, perform at like I think it was like 2 a.m. because it goes 18 hours of like nonstop.
Oh shit!
We showed up 2 a.m. Played a couple of our songs, performed. Everyone seemed to vibe with it, and then that's when we really started like catching more hype and more clout, I guess, around campus.
Nice.
Yeah, we have performed at parties, so
Nice.
Did you guys when you started like have any particular artist that you wanted to like, not necessarily like sound like, but like were there any like inspirations like that you guys were like aiming towards for like your sound, I guess?
Well, I mean, I kind of always try to attempt to make a new sound whenever I'm like making a beat or anything like that. Like with Bello, we definitely do have our inspirations. Like lately, we've been inspired a lot by like Lil Mosey.
Next track, we were like inspired by Lil Mosey.
Yeah, definitely. Like just a lot of like young rappers, like young new rappers, definitely. And I don't know, I've always been inspired by just like melodic rap and all that. Like you'll never really catch me in a song just like drowned out and everything. Along with Bello, like Bello's trying to get into the melodic rap as well, and it's a good time.
Dude, I've been in that. Like,
Is there any like? I know a lot of young rappers nowadays catch a lot of heat from society and the hip hop community from like just being like not rap or like trash. Like, is there anybody that like society like has put their foot down and been like, no, this sucks, that you guys like just ride for?
We had one. We had one guy. Remember that, Bello?
Like us specifically, you're saying, or like?
Yeah, it was one guy from my hometown, and he's I don't know what's with him, but he just started DMing us, being like, "Yo, you guys are just garbage." Like, he started sending us like gore pictures in our DMs. We were like, "What is?"
Okay, but that was just weird though. That wasn't even like he was.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. I don't even know.
It was so random too. I was like, "Who is this?" He kept sending us pictures of like the weirdest things. Like, this is what your music is. I was like, dude, what are you doing over here?
Like, you can just like not listen to it, right?
Like, exactly. Like, why are you following us on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Though. Haters are my motivators, bro.
Yeah.
What's next for you three in 2020? What's the quarantine got y'all? Like, I assume you guys went home from college. What's it like in Connecticut? We're in Atlanta. We're on like pretty much the complete opposite, end of the, not opposite end, but like you guys are way up north and we're way down south. What's the situation up there like?
Sucks.
Man, we're next to New York. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Connecticut's always been like somewhat boring.
Well, in Connecticut, there's not a huge music scene right now. There's not someone you can say.
Yeah.
Someone you can say like, oh, he's from here.
Yeah.
There's not. We have Annoyed. We have like Chris Webby, and
Chris Webby, man, I forgot about Chris Webby.
Yeah, he's a baller. So it's like we're like us, like Aido, Bello, and Benji and me. We're all not in the same lane. We were doing completely different things. I think that as we continue to work on our craft and keep growing, I think that we can try to make a name for ourselves and trying to put Connecticut on the map.
Yeah,
definitely,
for sure. What's next for y'all in 2020? Any music plans? Anything you can tell the people about?
So for Aido, Bello, we said we had like this next track coming out. I think we're gonna try to like get promo for that, like going crazy. We're gonna hit up Elevator. I don't know if you follow like that YouTube channel with a bunch of music videos.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to get on there and run with that, and then eventually, I don't know if Aido's on the same page with this, but I think we could fire up like a little debut album or something just to get, because we only have a couple songs out right now.
Yeah,
So,
we're constantly working on brand new stuff,
Yeah.
seeing like what sounds we like, what I don't know, like what could land on this debut album. But it's pretty safe to say that we haven't made nearly half of the tracks that will be on it yet.
Zach,
So yeah, we got a good year.
Yeah, for me, I'm always making music. I have a couple songs I'm gonna drop soon. They're ready. One's called "Wasting Time." One's called "Too Fast." I got another one called "Monte Carlo."
Ooh,
So it's like those are gonna be good. Those are kind of like kind of up in your face, kind of like summer bops, like feel good. And then later this year to go down to LA for a couple weeks, spend some time with a couple people out there, a couple connections. So that's the word for like late August ish.
well, I appreciate you guys coming on and taking time to come and do this with us. Yeah, I mean, we'll be for sure keeping an eye out on your stuff. We'll promote it on our Instagram feeds and
appreciate it.
networks and stuff. For sure, man. Yeah, thanks for being here. Anything else you guys want to get out to the people? Do you want to let people know where to follow you guys?
Yeah, we got well, we're on Instagram. We're now on Twitter and TikTok as well. For Instagram, our tag is just Aido Bello, spelled with no space, no capitals, obviously. We got all our links in the bio if you want. So yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Sir, you can follow me at Zack Kindall. Zack Kindall everything. And yeah, I just appreciate taking out the time for doing this. You know, it means a lot.
yeah, thank you for having us, man.
Yeah, happy to have you guys on.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, guys.
For sure. Be safe out here. It's crazy.
Yeah. 6 feet apart, everybody. 6 feet apart.
See you, man.
Peace out.
So, yeah. Well, there you have it, Binge boys and girls. That exclusive interview with Aido Bello and Zack Kindall. I didn't know Aido Bello was the duo of them. I thought like that was a singular person. Like,
yeah, on Cartier, it's 3 different people rapping. If you can distinguish the different voices.
I didn't realize that until just now. So I'm gonna have to go back and pick out their 3 voices. But yeah, man. Congrats on all of the songs that you've put out. Are they doing numbies? Is there any of the songs that are?
I never heard someone say that.
Logan making me work.
Yeah, they're actually doing good. Last week we all 4 of us put some money and time into promoting Cartier, and then I'm promoting all the other songs I put out. I'm actually about to post on Instagram like a little like montage of all the 8 songs I put out recently. Yeah, they're doing good. I'm happy about them.
Hell yeah! What's next for Benji in 2020?
So I'm doing more promo for those 8 songs.
Yeah.
Just to get them out
releasing
there.
every Friday, man. I expect it now.
that was kind of hard to stay with.
I bet that was hard.
But yeah, I'm just trying to get those out there because I think like quality wise, they're there. I need more people to listen to them.
Yeah.
They're there, dude. Like every song, like the production goes up like another level and another level. So everything's getting tighter and like just crisp and it sounds really, really good. The production's there, man. Yeah, you just gotta, like you said, get more faces, get more eyes on it.
Yeah. But I'm working on like probably 3 or 4 more songs. Honestly, I probably could have continued the weekly thing, but I just want to like make sure they're good.
Yeah.
Get cool cover art and get more promo down. But they're with bigger and bigger people. Talking to other people here, like connections, making connections here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should in the summer I'll probably release another 3 or 4. And just, I mean, I'm constantly hitting up people to work on songs anyway, so you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Dope. Yeah, it's funny whenever I show people the songs, they're like, "How do you know this kid?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, he used to bag my groceries at Kroger." So, went from bagging my groceries to now collecting the bag himself. So, check out that play on words. Thanks for being back on the pod, Ben. We always love your company.
Appreciate you.
Now
I'll be back.
more
I'll be
beat.
back to talk about like the more movies and stuff because Corona made me watch some more stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll get you back on soon.
I'm side note, I'm watching New Girl.
Oh, that's a good show.
Yeah,
It's just.
yeah, it's good.
What season are you on?
Still the first one.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
like.
It gets really good. So there's like 7 seasons, I think. So hold on.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's quite a few, but it's good, man. It's a really good show.
Yeah.
Jordan came in here, made his opinion on the movies, and left his beer. How rude.
Jordan's never seen Talladega Nights, Ben.
What?
Yeah, right?
Oh, I saw Scooby Doo too. By the way,
You saw what?
Scooby Doo.
Oh, you saw Scoob?
Yeah,
How was it?
not that good.
Oh,
It
I'm
wasn't
gonna
that
rent it this week and watch it.
good. No.
I'll take one for the team.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like it's in normal.
Oh well. All right, binge boys and girls. That's it for this week.
Go back to your beat laboratory, all right?
Yeah.
You're not in your basement right now.
Huh?
You're not in your basement right now.
No, I'm in my room.
I see. I was waiting for the neon lights.
Follow your heart, Ben.
I'll go back to the man cave in a little bit.
Did you get that from Kirkland's?
Huh?
Did you get that follow your heart sign on your bookshelf from Kirkland's?
I don't even know where that came from.
In Home Goods.
Oh, yeah, home goods. All right, fam.
All right.
You want to drop any handles before I kick you out?
Me?
Unless you want to stay through the ending.
No, I'm good. Just follow me everywhere at Benji Reyes Music. I'll pop up.
Boom. Check out his music. Bye, Benji.
See you,
Bye.
dude.
See ya.
How about that?
How
What
about-
an episode.
How about them apples?
113
Fuck, man.
was brought to you by Prepped and Ready. PreppedReadyMeals.com. Code BINGE10. We mentioned it earlier. Say it again. Good stuff. Check them out. Follow us and them on Instagram. Follow us, Binge Boys Podcast, Logan Lewis 96, Zack McConnell, P Killer 56. Leave a like on this video if you're watching it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend. We got this all YouTube thing figured out. Now let's blow it up. Don't let this flop, as the kids on TikTok say. Don't let this flop. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Subscribe, leave a rating, leave a review. Pearson, are we forgetting anything?
No.
I'll have Benji tune us out. Thank you so much for listening and being here, folks. Stay tuned for the finale. Listen to your heart. I'm immediately about to start listening / watching to that. Bye.
Bye.